What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. We are here on the free-to-play account on the road to max rank, and we are going to do the LR EZA for Super Saiyan Gohan Youth, and, you know, obviously transforming to Super Saiyan 2. Dude, super huge, amazingness card, bro. This guy is amazing. Him and Cell are actually both really good. Obviously, Gohan's better than Cell. Dude, but when Cell transforms, bro, he's crazy when he transforms. But Gohan, since his initial release, has always been such a pain in the ass to transform. But that's more of a, during his era, there wasn't necessarily like an abundance of units or like events you could take him into, endgame events that you could him into to where he could transform well, or his conditions could be met easily. Nowadays, dude, way better teams. Obviously, there's events and bosses surrounded. You know, Android Cell Saga that he's fantastic for. Dude, this guy is optimally really good, right? So, nonetheless, you do need to use Android Cell Saga LRs in order to do damage to this guy. Other than that, he's actually pretty easy. I unfortunately do not have an abundance of Android Cell Saga units, just in general, right? I'm quite limited on that, and the LRs that I have aren't necessarily like top tier. Like some of them are free to play. Most of mine are free to play, right? But you do have some really powerful LRs within this category that you could use that will take you very far. Obviously, LR in Cell, LR Fizz Cell. There is the Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan. The Tech Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan, they also work fantastically well here. So you do have some very powerful options, but I'm going to go ahead and use what you see on screen. I am going to switch to the androids, though, because my man's here does take a little bit of damage if he does get hit, right? And the androids, well, they're extreme, right? And they'll pair up well with the androids. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into this. I do have Trunks as my leader because he is the best Android Cell Saga leader that I have. I don't have LR Incel, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to enjoy the EZA for LR Incel, right? Though, I feel like this is one of those EZAs that I feel like you could go very far in, right? Alright, let's go ahead. Let's go do this. We'll set up next rotation. I don't imagine we're going to kill here. I'm pretty sure we're not going to. I mean, it's possible, right? But we'll see. Everybody is supering first, right? I probably should have put the androids in slot 1 and 2 instead of 2 and 3, but it's fine. I imagine we're not going to get... Oh, actually, we might actually come back to this rotation. Also, what could make it easier for you, you could, like, as you get the medals for LR Gohan, you could slowly awaken them to get increased stats, right? To get your increased stats. Not increased stats, but like your passive and your super attack and stuff like that. You could do that and make it a little bit easier on yourself. But it's not necessarily like, entirely necessary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like we are gonna go into third rotation. I probably should have started at turn 9. The only reason I didn't, dude, because dude, I've been finishing these fights. If I get lucky with the rotations, I finish it in turn 1. So it's like, I gotta give myself a little bit of time, right? Especially if I get in Cell right away, and he has an LR pair next to him. It doesn't matter who it is. This guy basically does the fight for you, right? Now, regardless of which one you do first, the moment you complete one or the other, you're able to use the other character on their own to either go further and or complement the other one as well, and then just finish it faster, right? I prefer to finish the Gohan first because it's easier for the Cell. But, dude, Kamehameha, at least at first that's what I thought, right? However, dude, I think the Kamehameha one is the easier one, which is Gohan's. You have to use Kamehameha units on Gohan's, dude. And, dude, Kamehameha has some of the most powerful LRs in the game, just in general, right? And, dude, they have a lot of very powerful Fizz LRs, and you just go through cells like it is nothing, dude. Also, the androids help dramatically because they just straight up take one away from them, right? So let's go ahead. Sure, let's do this. We're not gonna get the 18. Yeah, we're not going to. That's unfortunate. All right, it's fine. Well, this is an easy A in cell, so he could do. I don't think he's gonna kill though. Also, I should probably talk about how I would build Gohan. For Gohan, I don't think you could go wrong with anything. I mean, I feel like you should. I think you should emphasize the power of, because he gets guard when he transforms, right? And then he gets guard when he transforms, and he stacks defense, right? So there is that. But let's go over his kit real quick. We can go over his kit real quick as we do this right? What's my difference look? All right, let's do auto battle. We're gonna go ahead and pull up Gohan. Oh crap! And then I do this. All right. So Gohan is now Kamehameha Category 3 and HP attack and defense 180%. Super AGL 3 key and 130% to all stats. His passive is 150% to attack and defense, which is very, very nice. Key +2 plus an additional attack and defense plus 20% at the start of each turn, up to 8 key and attack and defense up to 80%. Guards all attacks and has a high chance of launching an additional super attack if HP is 58% or more at the start of turn. High chance performing a crit hit when there is an android's category enemy. So very powerful kit for just his base form, dude. He just needed that little boost of defensiveness, which, you know, the start of turn buff gives him, plus, you know, the increased attack and defense, and the guard, right? The guard is big. He has the exact same transformation mechanics, and he keeps the exact same links, right? So his links are Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. It's absolutely insane. Dude, he has on so many categories, right? He is on Androids, Cell Saga, Hybrid Saiyans, Goku, Family, Youth, Transformation Boost, Power Beyond Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Full Power, Miraculous Awakening, Rapid Growth, Earth, Bred Fighters, Bottom Master and Disciple, Bottom Parent and Child, Master Evolution, Exploding Rage, Entrusted Will, All Out Struggle, Battle, Fate, and Heavenly Events. Dude, he is on he's on what, 21 teams? That's insane. Yeah, he's on 21 teams. 4, 8, 12, 16, 14. Yeah, he's on 21 freaking teams. And a lot of these teams, he helps drastically. I mean, he helps every single one that he's part of. But, like, Exploding Rage, Entrusted Will, All Out Struggle, Battle of Faith, you know, Rapid Growth, Miraculous Awakening, Full Power, like Youth, right? Android Cell Saga, he helps all these, right? And Heavenly Events as well. His transformation conditions and remain exactly the same. Can be activated when HP is 58% or less with an Android 16 on the team, or when HP is 58% or less with an existing Android's category ally or enemy started from the 5th turn at the start of battle. So there was a time where this condition was just incredibly difficult to get, because, like I said, when he first came out, there wasn't like this crazily abundance set of units, right? There really wasn't for him to transform using, right? You're not going to get the 16 part out. That one does not exist in the game. 16 does not have a relevant card in the game in any conceivable way, right? So that right there is not. But the second part, there are powerful enemies that exist in the game that you can get the androids category off in multiple endgame events. Plus, you can put them in teams with an android's character in some way, right? Android 8 is a big one, right? AGL Android 8 works very well. And you could throw him on his team if you use Kamehameha and Super AGL, because he does support Super AGL, so there is that for you. But he's much easier to get that transformation off. But here's the thing. You don't need to get that transformation off, right? And his best friends are himself, you know, LR Namek Goku, LR Carnival Goku, both LR Carnival Gokus. Dude, he just has so many good partners that pair up extremely well with him, right? Wow. Well, that sucks. The orbs did not play favorite. Did not play favorite state. All right, it's fine. So his transformed state. Let's go ahead and look at his transformed state. He has nothing else changes. So when he transforms, changes tech key spheres to AGL key spheres for force turns at the start of turn. 158% attack and defense, plus an additional attack 20% and defense 10% per key sphere attained, plus an additional 1 key per key sphere attained. Absolutely fantastic. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, AGL and tech excluded, to rainbow key spheres when facing only one enemy. So he's a double orb changer. He's both a rainbow and a type orb changer, which is, dude, insanely good. Launches an additional super attack when facing multiple enemies. High chance of launching an additional super attack and high chance of performing a crit if HP is 58% or less at the start of turn. When your team has Super Saiyan Goku attacking in the same turn, plus an additional 58%, plus an additional attack 59% when performing an Ultra Super attack. And if HP is 59% or more when performing an Ultra Super attack, launch an additional super attack. So, dude, this guy is built in a way to where he is everywhere, right? Which is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Absolutely fantastic. So, let's go ahead and easy A him. Let's easy A my boy. And then we'll go over to his hidden potential system and what's it called? And go over how I would build them, right? So, honest to God, I feel as though I personally would build them with full additionals. Now, you can also make the argument where you could give them dodge and crit and stuff like that, right? But I definitely will implore you to do full additional, right? He gets so much more out of full additionaling than he does getting crits, right? His super attack effect is greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, and then for both, right? His 12 key and his 18 key, which is really good. I guess I didn't go over super attack in his base, but it's exactly the same. It barely changed at all. It just, he continues to raise defense, but it causes colossal damage and lowers enemy attack, and he's mega colossal damage and greatly lowers enemy attack. He still stacks defense on both his 18 and his 12 key, which is still very nice, right? So he's still incredibly good, right? He just has a little bit more attack lowering capabilities. But I feel like utilize them. No, dude, why do I have that? I mean, I made this like such a long time ago. But I feel like building them with additionals is the way to do it, man, because being able to get all those stacks, and dude, I have no good silvers. Being able to get him all those additionals is so important over crits, right? I give him a little bit of crits when I first got him, because obviously you want me be able to get damage, right? But with the high chance performing a crit when it's an android category when there's an androids category enemy in the when he's pre-transformed in Super Saiyan form, is still really good, because where you're gonna be able to transform with him, he will be getting that off more consistently, right? And then when he transforms, he has this HP restriction, right? But it's not that big of a deal, because he doesn't heal when he transforms, right? So when he transforms, he gets a big part of his passive activated, and then he just does 20 million, like it was nothing, right? So he's ridiculously strong when he transforms. He's basically, once you transform him, everything in front of him gets deleted. That's his whole thing, is it just deletes everybody in front of him. So but with that being said, guys, I do appreciate you guys watching until the end of the video. What do you think of Gohan? Do you think he's absolutely bananas? Do you think he's great? Do you think he's fantastic? He's definitely now one of the best units in the game for global and for JP. I will say this, dude, the rotation with Tech Carnival Goku and this guy is basically untouchable, right? 2 guardian characters that can stack, right, and then link 7 to 7 on themselves is ridiculous. Then you transform into this guy, and he's just bananas as well, right? So there's a lot for that. You drop 58%. Goku loses his guard. You know, he'll get the revive. You transform into this guy. If you survive that turn, or if you die that turn, doesn't matter. You could just just obliterate with Gohan as much as possible. Die, revive, come back. That rotation is like insane, right? So there's a lot of capabilities with this Gohan, and I'm very happy that I do have him, right? He's full level 10 links and 3 dupes in for me. So very excited, very, very excited. So I'm out of here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Take care.